What's up, guys? We're getting ready to start a no damage run of a Boy His Blob for the NES. We are also going to be collecting all of the treasures throughout the game. Up at the top of the screen in the middle you may see TR equals 22. That is your treasure count. As you collect treasure, the count will go down. Feeding the blob different jelly beans will result in different effects depending on what jelly bean you give it. For instance, if I give it the licorice jelly bean, it will turn the blob into a ladder, allowing us to get our first little bit of treasure here. Using a punch jelly bean will turn the blob into a hole, as you already seen. After you get that treasure over there, come over here to the right and stand underneath carry. And feed the blob a punch jelly bean. Next up, you'll want to get vanilla jelly beans ready, but you don't have to use them right away. Be careful as you pass underneath this thing. There we go. Feed the blob a vanilla jelly bean. Vanilla turns the blob into an umbrella. The umbrella allows the boy to survive long falls without dying. If he falls too far, he'll die, so yeah, be careful about that. Next up, feed the blob a cinnamon jelly bean. Cinnamon turns the blob into a blowtorch, which, to my knowledge, is really only used on this spider web here. It might have other effects, or other uses, but I don't know of any others besides that spider web. Anyway, though, after you remove that spider web, go ahead and feed the blob a cola jelly bean, as you seen just a moment ago. Doing that will turn the blob into a bubble, which can somehow withstand boulders and rocks. If you don't want to use the bubble, you can also use another vanilla jelly bean to turn the blob into an umbrella, which can also protect you from these boulders. However, I find the bubble to be safer. It's safer but slower. From here, feed the blob a strawberry jelly bean. Strawberry turns the blob into a bridge. The boy can't jump at all. He can only run, throw jelly beans, and whistle, so in order to cross gaps you have to use the bridge. From here, get the tangerine jelly beans ready. Stand underneath where that diamond was at, and feed the tangerine jelly bean to the blob to turn it into a trampoline. Use the trampoline to reach that gem up here. We are now down to 17 treasures. Nice. From here, just head over to the right and down. Be sure to wait for the blob to come down here before you head anywhere. Careful as you pass underneath this thing. There we go. Use another strawberry jelly bean to cross this little gap here. In the next room over here will be some more jelly beans for us. In that bag there, at least I think that's jelly beans. Maybe. That might have just been normal treasure. I do know that there's a bag or two that gives you additional jelly beans. Anyway though, head over here to the left and use the ladder. You'll have to use the ladder multiple times in order to reach the next treasure. That's alright though, it doesn't take that long. I think that the ladder is probably the most commonly used blob transformation. I always liked this game whenever I was younger. I first played it whenever my brother brought it home from a friend's house. I played it for a long time and got addicted to it. I was never really sure where to go or, what to do exactly, but I still enjoyed playing the game. And as I got older and figured out where to go, I just enjoyed it that much more. But go ahead and feed the blob a punch jelly bean after getting the blob up here, or getting the treasure up here anyway. I like how if you throw the blob a jelly bean and he misses catching it in his mouth, he'll make a little sad face. Head over here to the left and get a cola jelly bean ready, because you're going to have to go down into water. And the cola jelly bean will allow you to breathe underwater, the bubble. So down we go. And this little area here will be one of the trickiest treasures to get in the whole game. You'll see it here in just a moment. Collecting all of the treasures isn't necessary in order to beat the game. You can beat the game getting as little as one or two treasures. But, so yeah. If you really wanted to, you could probably beat this game in as little as 10 minutes. Probably even quicker than that, really. But, what's the fun of that? So, yeah, that's why I'm really going out of my way to get all the treasures. Make them more interesting, fun to watch, etc. Coming up next is going to be that treasure I was talking about that's really tricky to get. If the bubble hits any of those spikes, it'll pop and you'll die, so be really careful. Got it. Alright, nice. Even after you get it, be really careful getting out of there because it can still get popped. Collect all the diamonds or the gems that are underneath here. Yeah, here in this little water area is where you'll collect quite a bit of treasures all bunched up together. I think that there are 8 treasures total underneath the water down here. Anyway, though, time to head back in the direction that we came from. We only have 7 more treasures left to get. What the treasures do for you is, depending on how many treasures you collect, it'll determine how many vitamins you'll get for your Vita Blaster, which is a blob transformation that we have yet to get the jelly bean for. You use orange jelly beans to turn the blob into the Vita Blaster, which is essentially a friendly type gun. It's a friendly looking gun, whatever. The vitamins are the ammunition for it. It's a pretty neat transformation. Head over here to the left and you'll eventually come up to a wall. Just hold up against the wall and you'll automatically be on land again, right here. There we go. Once you're back on land, give the blob a licorice jelly bean to make your way up to the top up here so that you can continue. We still have a little bit left here on the boys' home planet. Once you collect all the treasures, or however many you want, and you're ready to progress with the game, you can use a... Come on, blob. Yeah, if you're not close enough to gaps, the blob will just become the bridge and just sit there. Anyway, though, like I was saying, whenever you're ready to progress with the game, just feed the blob a root beer jelly bean, and he'll turn into a rocket, which you'll ride to the blob's home planet. Use a tangerine jelly bean to get the trampoline out so you can bounce up there to that ledge. So we'll do that real quick. And over here we go. After that, go over here. Here's the bag of jelly beans I was thinking of earlier. It's still not the bag that has the orange jelly beans or anything like that in it, though. That'll come a little bit later on. Get the blob over here, give him another tangerine jelly bean, then get ready to go up. After you get up to the ledge, get a honey jelly bean ready, and honey turns the blob into a hummingbird, which is really only used to help the blob catch back up to the boy if you bounce up onto ledges, because the blob can't jump or anything either. Okay, let's try that again. Hummingbird this time, blob. I don't know why you turned into the trampoline. There you go. And whistle over here. Feed the blob a punch jelly bean, head down and to the right. 6 more treasures to go. Use a tangerine jelly bean over here. Somewhere close to the middle. Just keep on bouncing up. Yeah, you can bounce pretty high with the trampoline. It's pretty crazy. But just keep on bouncing up. If I ever bounce that high on a trampoline, I'd probably throw up from like falling too fast or whatever. Just, it messing with your stomach. But feed the blob a honey jelly bean to get him back up here. There is one jelly bean that the blob won't... Blob, why are you turning into the trampoline? I'm feeding you a honey jelly bean, not a tangerine one. Come on, man. Anyway, like I was saying, though, there is a jelly bean that the blob won't eat. It's called a ketchup jelly bean. What you do with those is you throw a ketchup jelly bean, and wherever it lands, the blob will automatically appear there. But only use those in emergencies, whenever a honey jelly bean can't bring the blob to you, stuff like that. Make a bridge here, go over to this side, get the blob lined up with that treasure down below, and feed it a punch jelly bean. Don't turn into a trampoline now, blob. As soon as you fall down the hole, whistle, the blob will come down. I didn't mean for that to happen, but whatever. I was planning on falling, whistling for the blob, and then having the hole land on top of me, but I moved, dang it. Anyway, though, just do that and get these treasures. Get us another one right here. Just 2 more treasures left. Feed the blob another strawberry jelly bean to turn him into the bridge so you can get across this hole here, this gap, whatever. Alright. Feed the blob a tangerine jelly bean over here. What are you going to do? Turn into a hummingbird now because I'm feeding you a tangerine jelly bean there, blob? Good boy. And, oops, I got the areas mixed up. So let's go over here and give him a licorice jelly bean. I mixed up this little area here with the area that's directly above us. They look kind of similar. And up we go. Come on, blob. Yeah, I was expecting that. In cases like that, just feed him another honey jelly bean and have him come up to you. There we go. But yeah, as you've seen, if you make the ladder too close to a ledge or whatever, the blob will just fall down whenever he transforms back to his normal self. He'll probably do it here. Nope, I figured that he would, though. I thought I was too close. Here's where you should use a tangerine jelly bean, though, to get another treasure. The last bag of treasure that we'll be getting will have some jelly beans in it, which will contain 2 new flavors that we haven't seen yet, orange and lime. Lime turns the blob into a key, and orange turns him into the Vita Blaster. There are still some jelly bean flavors that we still haven't seen just yet. We'll see them all eventually, though. And get the ladder ready, because you're going to have to go up again. A few times in a row, actually. And up we go. Just keep the licorice jelly beans ready, because you'll have to keep using them several times in a row. Make us another ladder right here. And up we go again. He's probably gonna fall this time. Yep, I figured. Good thing we have plenty of honey jelly beans, though. Alright. And make your way up a little further. We're not very much further away from our last bag of treasure. If you collect all the treasures, I think that you get pretty close to 2,000 vitamins total. Between vitamin A, B, and C. You get like 900 something vitamin A, like 200 vitamin B, and like 300 something vitamin C, so it's more like 1,500-ish, somewhere around there. I'm not sure exactly. I just know that's a pretty high number, a lot more than what you'd actually need. Just keep on moving up with the ladder. We only have to use it one more time to get that bag of treasure that you just seen in there. Okay, I hope that he makes the ladder up there. Sometimes if you go too far underneath a ledge, he won't make the ladder up to the next part of it. Go ahead and make a bridge here, then we'll go get our final bag of treasure. There we go. After that, prepare an apple jelly bean. Apple turns the blob into a jack. Get it? Apple jacks? Her. Anyway. And use the jack to pop open the manhole that's above us. There we go. Call it back down, then feed it a licorice jelly bean. And out we go. Our next destination will be all the way over here to the right. Before we do that, though, we may as well turn the blob into a blowtorch. That way we can carry him and he won't be falling behind. Going all the way over here to the right will be the store where we can get our vitamins. Wow, I bet we look like we're getting ready to rob the store carrying this blowtorch. Hopefully they won't get the wrong idea, though. Your treasures allow you to buy assortment 7. Quite a few vitamins there. But head back over this way. Well, really, you can stand wherever you want for the next part. But whatever the case, that is it for part 1.